Bill, can you hear me up there? If you can, just wiggle your camera just a little bit. Yep, okay, gotcha. Cool. Awesome. Just checking to make sure you guys online. We're going to start here in probably about a minute. Less than a minute.
We've received reports of an approaching storm. Please, all storm chasers, report to the southeast corner of the football field.
Where's the whistle? Where's the siren? That's part of the best part of it.
You ready?
Yeah, let's go for it. Good evening. You're watching Channel 2 SCTV. I'm Mike Stahlbaumer. Today is October 9th, 2020, and we are here at Thunder Field to watch the Nemaha Central Thunder. With a 3-2 record, they are getting set to take on the Baldwin Bulldogs. They have an 0-3 record. I'm here this evening with John Howard. He's going to help me with some color work. I got Daryl Coleman with production and Bill Estras on the camera. Saying we'll kind of get into some of the starting lineups in here just a moment. But, John, welcome again tonight. You were with us for the Sabetha game. I appreciate you coming out again this evening.
Back again to try to help out.
Yeah. So we'll hopefully get some color commentary out of him. He's had some good football experience, more than I have had. Actually, I didn't play high school football, but you certainly did. You had some opportunities to go on and play some JUCO and stuff. Went from there, but you know football just a little better than I do. You can read some things, and we'll let you give your perspective on the game as we go here this evening. But anyway, Nemaha Central getting set to come out on the field here in just a little bit. But the Thunder are getting set to take on the Baldwin Bulldogs. Now, they originally were set to play the Mar Hill Ravens. The Ravens are also 2-0 in district play. They are undefeated 5-0 on the season so far, but they had a player or a student come down with a positive COVID case, and there was a lot of contact among the students, so the contact tracing led to just basically closing the school down, and thus not playing football against Mar Hill tonight. So Nemaha Central was scrambling to come up with a team. They originally gave up, thinking they wasn't going to find one, and then less than a couple hours later, Baldwin showed up and said they wanted to play us, and it works out for Nemaha Central for homecoming night. So glad to have Baldwin here. Welcome, and we wish them the best of luck in tonight's football game against the Thunder. Nemaha Central comes into tonight's contest 3-2 on the season. Here come your Thunder out onto the field. The Thunder come into this game with a 3-2 record. They started off the season with a tough loss to Holton at the last second, with losing 15-12 on a last-second field goal, last tenth of a second field goal, and they got the win. Nemaha Central took their first loss of the season, the opener. They was originally trying to remember who they were supposed to play next, but they ended up that game got postponed because another team came down with COVID, and then we got lined up with Eudora. So we went to Eudora and played there, got a great win on a 4A team, 36-6. And then came back home to play Sabetha. You were there for that game, John. Great game.
It was a very good game.
And it came right down to the end. Again, Nemaha Central led most all that game, losing in the last late quarter with a touchdown to Sabetha. Here's the national anthem. There you have the national anthem from the Thunder Marching Band. We'll continue on here, and then Nemaha Central losing to Zapata 29-22 in that contest. So they started out the season 1-2, much like they did last year. Last year was the same record. Then they started into district play as they did here next when they went to play the Tigers of ACCHS on the road. Thunder got a 48-0 win over the Tigers, and then went to St. Mary's last week and got another win there, 41-8. Nemaha Central in purple out on the field. Baldwin will be playing in white. And as you can see, the numbers show up very nice, John. It'll be easier to read numbers this week.
A lot easier this week, that's for sure.
Yes. We struggled with the Sabetha game. We could read our kids' numbers, but Sabetha just has that. They had that one, and it's it's just a uniform. It's just a choice, so nothing against them. But it's just hard to read that outline of a number on the jersey, and makes it tough. But
Baldwin has won the toss and it will have to defer. The Thunder will defend the south end zone and receive.
so Baldwin has won the toss. Is that correct?
Yes.
Baldwin won the toss. They deferred to the second half. Nemaha Central is elected to receive, and they will defend the south end zone. Now we've got a breeze blowing out of the south. Looks like kind of out of the southeast going to the northwest. And the field goes south to north across the screen, left to right. Baldwin has played 3 games this season so far, and then they went into a 2-week spell here where they didn't get to play any games, and I'm not sure if that was due to if they had COVID isolations or the teams they were going to play had COVID isolations, but they have not played a game in 3 weeks now. So this would have been a game, if they didn't get this game, then they'd have been 4 weeks without a game. That's hard on them, but they played Eudora to start out the season. That's the same team Nemaha Central went on the road to play in their second game this year, but they lost to Eudora 6-35. They played Ottawa after that in a close matchup, losing by 1, 32-33, and then they played Lewisburg, losing to Lewisburg 6-32. So Nemaha Central getting set to receive. Number 57 is kicking off, Toby Thomas for the Baldwin Bulldogs. That ball received at about the 27 and advanced out to about the 37-yard line, 10-yard return. Nemaha Central will have it, 1st and 10 from their own 37-yard line. Thunder will split single receivers to both sides of the field. Lined up on that far hash mark. Send Palak in motion. Now they throw it into the middle. Caught by number 9. That was Blake Stahlbaumer on the reception.
Good reception. Baldwin did a really good job of covering. They didn't gain many yards after the catch. They were right there on top of it.
Had a 9-yard gain, 2nd and 1. I don't know that I've seen Nemaha Central come out and throw the ball first snap of the game. So this year, I think Kramer has thrown 5 interceptions, thrown 4 touchdowns. There's a handoff to Palak, shedding a few tacklers, gets the first down. Picks up about 2 yards, and that'll move the chains. Ball on the 48. Baldwin playing with a 4-man defensive front. 2 linebackers. Snap, handoff to Garrity. Garrity got the corner. Splitting through a couple of receivers. Picks up about another 3 or 4 yards after that. A nice gain again on first down.
Nemaha Central really stuck to their blocking scheme there. You could tell they really need where they were at, where exactly needed to be to make that play develop.
So they move the ball into Bulldog territory as a moves the chains on that play. Now they got another 1st and 10 at the Bulldog 42. Kramer takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Palak, and he'll dive up the middle, right in the middle of the field. Gains about 3 yards, it looks like. Set the ball down on the Bulldog 39.
3-yard gain for Kramer brings up 2nd and 7 for the Thunder. Football at the Bulldog 39.
Baldwin doesn't have a huge team, doesn't look like, but they have a very large defensive line.
They do have a big defensive line. I have to look at get their numbers and look at they got the size on the roster. It'll help. A bad snap through the hands of Kramer. Kramer just dives on it, and they'll lose about a good 13 yards on that.
Smart play by Kramer deciding to dive on that ball. I know you think in your head you want to pick it up and go for it, but certainly a lot more dangerous, more of a chance of actually fumbling and losing the ball. Just cut your losses and jump on it.
Well, when you go to try to pick it up and run, in that act of picking it up, you could get hit, and it just kicks it away from you further. And Kramer looking to throw. Now he's got room to run. Now he will. Now he's got field room in front of him. He's got the 1st down, still on his feet. He's to the 10. He's going to the corner, all the way in. The touchdown, Nemaha Central. Kramer scoring on 52-yard run on 3rd and long.
Nemaha Central's offensive line did a really good job of blocking, and as soon as that pocket started to fall apart, Kramer saw that gap and went for it and didn't really find a defender the rest of the way.
No, he did a great job. Got great speed through the middle there to get past that initial set of players, defenders. Kick up. That one looks like it is good. Nemaha Central takes the lead with 8:56 to go in the 1st quarter. 7-0 Thunder. We'll be back. You're watching SCTV.
Just a few miles out of town, pavement ends. The world opens up, and you can see for miles. For generations, families have planted and harvested, struggled and prospered, all working together to build something better for the next in line. We know what it means to love a lifestyle, to be a part of a tradition, to be united. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing.
I didn't catch all the defensive players on the offensive line or defensive line for Baldwin, but it looks like they average 240 pounds probably. Have a couple 250-pound guys and 265 pounds, so they have a really large defensive line, which can cause you trouble.
I can see that wearing on you as you go through the game. Big guys like that just play after play pounding on you. But a well-coached team, I'd also know that a well-coached team, just knowing this through my son, he played center, and he wasn't a very big center. And he played center and knew how to take on those guys that were, had 100 pounds on him.
Absolutely.
Ball fielded at about the 18. Straight up the middle he goes, and down at about the 34-yard line, it looks like. Cameron Lewis on the stop for Nemaha Central. Bulldogs have their first possession of the game. Stretch snap to 21. He tries to scoot around that left side of the right side of the line. Adam Callahan with the carry. Callahan and Quentin Jones look like the two backs. It looks like Quentin Jones is the quarterback. He called the snap, but it was a direct snap to the other gentleman. That play up the middle. Again, they give it to number 21, Callahan. Picks up another couple yards to make it 3rd down and 5. Ball sitting at the Bulldog 39-yard line. Baldwin has 2 receivers to each side of the field. While Central playing a 3-man defensive front. Baldwin sends a man in motion. Jones takes the snap. They hand it to Callahan, and he's caught right at the line of scrimmage. Actually, that was number 66, Nathan Dieters.
Number 66, Nathan Dieters with another.
They really know where to go on that play. Dieters was all over that. He read that play well and got him before he even got to the line of scrimmage.
Callahan was able to fall forward to get a yard out of the play, but it brings up 4th down and 4. So the Bulldogs look like they're going to punt this one away. They've got number 3 back to punt, Gavin Lang, a 5'10", 185-pound senior. Actually, it almost looks like they're going to could run it, but strict snap. Now they threw it down the middle. Caught for the 1st down. Caught by number 13, Cole Mahaffey.
Really good play by Baldwin. Pretty gutsy to throw that kind of pass this early in the game and on their field position, but it really worked out well for him.
Yeah, it was right down the middle. Nice play. And you just heard me say it almost looked like they were going to run the ball or do something with it, but
the way they were set up,
it could be set up as a punt. So,
and McAfee at 6'3" did a really good job of reaching up there and grabbing it.
Hand off Callahan again. Moves the ball inside the Thunder 45-yard line, almost down to the 44. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 6.
What, 4 plays so far, and it looks like Callahan's been running it every single time, so he's their go-to back, it looks like.
Now they're going to do a sweep here to the near side. Nice job by the Thunder defense. Gavin Kane came up from his position to make the stop, along with number 8, Cooper Hike.
Yeah, that was just key for Nemaha Central, just doing their job and watching the ball and following along. They didn't get faked out by that reverse at all, and
playing their zones of responsibility.
did a very good job. Good coaching there, you can just tell.
3rd down and a long 4 for the Bulldogs from the Thunder 43. Handoff up the middle again. Callahan, he's stuffed and stopped. He gets maybe a yard. That'll bring up another 4th down play for the Bulldogs. 4th and about 3. All sitting at the Thunder 41, just outside the Thunder 41. The wind in their face. And it looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Again, they split 2 receivers to both sides of the field. See if they go to the air, if they'll actually run this ball. They got to pick up 3 yards. Handoff Callahan, nowhere, he didn't get it. He got caught behind the line, loses a yard. Nathan Dieters again for the stop.
Stop short of the 1st down mark by number 27, Grant Leonard, and 66, Nathan Dieters.
I was really expecting a pass in that play. I thought the way their position was and how things were set up that They haven't thrown the ball much. I thought that would be a change of pace that Nemaha Central wasn't used to seeing, but they went with that run up the middle again.
And in that rush, it looked like they were going to bring a dive play to the left side. He cut back to the right at the last second, and Nathan Dieter's right there to make the stop. Turnover and downs, Thunder 1st and 10 at their own 42. Handoff in the middle and nowhere to go. Nice job by the Bulldogs. I think that was number 21, Adam Callahan, on the stop. No gain on the play.
Looks like Callahan was on a stunt in that play, and he found the right gap and right where he needed to be to make that tackle.
Second down and 10, 3:25 and counting here in the first quarter. The Thunder have their second possession of the game. Handoff to Palick again, cut down right at the line of scrimmage. Bulldogs playing good, tough defense, run defense there.
Callahan went again on that. They had him on a stunt well. He was on the wrong side of the ball that time, but he's going to do that too many times, and he might get caught. They're going to throw a little pass over the top if he keeps stunting in like that.
Looks like they're going to pass to the 4 receivers into the middle, intended for number 30, Landon Baker. I think he was led just a little too much there. And Nemaha Central goes 3 and out. They will punt this ball away. Wind at their back. They should get a good kick with 2:42 left to go here in the first.
Good defensive stance by Baldwin in the series.
Good snap. Punt is away. Nice carry. It's going to be caught at about the 24. And number 22, Braden Heck, with the return. He slipped through a couple initial tacklers there and got caught by the second wave coming in. Pick up about a 5-yard return to the Bulldog 31-yard line. Direct snap to Callahan. And right in the gap was number 8 for Nemaha Central. Cooper Hike. Nice stop by Hike, but Callahan picks up maybe 2, a tough 2 there. 2nd and 8 for the Bulldogs.
That's the second time they used that direct snap so far this game. And Nemaha Central's done a really good job of reading that well.
Hike came from the linebacker position to make that stop. There's a snap to Jones. Pitches off to Callahan. Sheds one tackler. Goes back across the field the other way. And now they pull him down at the 37.
Flag on the field.
Flag sitting at the 34. Against the Bulldogs. I didn't see what the call was, though.
I did not either.
Blocking below the waist. That'll be against the Bulldogs, so they'll move the ball. Back 10 yards from the spot of the foul. No, is that a 15-yard penalty? It's a 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. They set the ball down inside the 20-yard line at the 19. So the Bulldogs got 2nd and right about 22 yards.
costly penalty for the Bulldogs.
Now we got a whistle. Officials call time. I think maybe he was just wanting to make sure they had it right. The sideline judge did there, but now they set the clock in motion. 2nd and 22. Jones looking to throw. Almost picked off through the hands of number 10, Gavin Goodenkoff.
He's one step away from catching that ball, and nothing but daylight to the end zone from there. It'd definitely been a pick six if he got a hold of it.
Yeah, it would have been. So now it brings up 3rd and long for Baldwin. Thunder looks like if they can get a hold here, they might get a few plays in with the wind at their back. Jones looking to pass again. Now he's going to run it. And he goes down at the 19. No gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Good defense by Nemaha Central.
They did a good job of picking him up when he started to run, and sometimes when you're blocking for or you're running in for a pass like that, it's hard to see that quarterback cutting through and starting to run, but they did a good job of picking him up and didn't let him get many yards.
Cooper Hike playing good this evening so far. He's got 17 total tackles coming in to this game. Bulldogs do punt this one away, and a bad punt goes out of bounds at about the 31-yard line. A net 13-yard punt, maybe 12-yard punt. And Nemaha Central has great field position with 36.6 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 1st and 10, Thunder at their Bulldog 31. That might have been why they didn't want to punt very bad.
I was gonna say, I was thinking the same thing. Maybe that's why they went with that fake punt the first time.
Kramer takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Palak, throws into the middle, wide open receiver, number 8. In for a touchdown. Cooper Hike on the reception.
It was a wide open reception. Baldwin was playing zone there, and he just didn't pick him up when he came through the middle.
He was wide open across the middle.
Wide open.
And Nemaha Central makes the Bulldogs pay for that bad punt in the short field. A quick 1 play score. Nice kick right up the middle. That one is good. Nemaha Central 14, Bulldogs 0 here in the first quarter. We'll be back. You're watching SCTV.
We know farming is hard work. Whether you are putting seeds in the ground or bringing them to town, protect your investment. The professionals at SBS Insurance have the right coverage for you. See us for your farm, custom application, crop, trucking, commercial elevator, and life insurance needs.
Allied Insurance, a nationwide company on your side.
30.1 seconds left here in the first quarter. Nemaha Central got the ball with 36.6 seconds, I think it was, on the clock. On the bad punt from Baldwin. Great field position at the 31. Thunder with one play. 31-yard pass play from Kramer to Hike. Puts another 6 on the board. Extra point good. 14-0 Thunder.
Baldwin has been playing really good defense. They had a little lax there in the middle of the field, which allowed an open receiver to catch that ball. And with a short field like that, it makes it real tough.
There's a short kick, fielded at the 26. That's number 1 on the return. He's going to try and get to the edge. Battling his way through a couple Thunder defenders. That's Kevin Heck, I believe. That's a unique first name, Kevin. Kevin Heck with the return out to the 37-yard line. First and 10 Bulldogs. We'll have to run at least one play into the wind. Send Heck in motion. Jones pitches back to Heck, and Nemaha Central sniffing that one out. I look like that was number 9, Blake Stahlbaumer, and I didn't catch the other number. They did a good job on that play, and a loss of about 6 on the play. Second down and 16 for the Bulldogs. That's the end of the first quarter. Nemaha Central 14, Baldwin 0. We'll be back.
S&S Automotive and Towing Incorporated has been taking care of the cars and trucks of Seneca and the surrounding areas for over 20 years. Call them for all your automotive needs. Your truly one-stop auto shop. Alignments, tires, even engine and transmission replacement. They now have digital inspections that are texted to you. You can even make your appointments online. Call today, 336-2828, or find them on Facebook.
Baldwin's got a lot of plays in her playbook.
Baldwin does have a lot of plays in their book, and that last play we were just discussing here at the break. John, what you were seeing, you saw 3 receivers to the far side.
Yeah, they brought those trips at one side, and it just for sure looked like it was going to be a pass, and so Nemaha Central did a really good job of reading that. They almost didn't get the pitch off there.
Yeah, there was a guy taking the quarterback as he was pitching the ball, and I saw 2 more Thunder defenders there to take the...
They really did a good job of covering that because it looked like pass all day long to me. As we were saying, Baldwin's got a really deep playbook. They got a lot of interesting plays to throw off a defense.
So 2 receivers to both sides of the field. Snap the Jones, and a bad busted play, and there is a sack. Number 27 for Nemaha Central. Wade Leonard gets the sack and a huge loss of 12 yards. On second down, and Baldwin takes a timeout. For one play into the second quarter, Baldwin takes a timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll be back. You're watching SCTV.
S&S Automotive and Towing Incorporated has been taking care of the cars and trucks of Seneca and the surrounding areas for over 20 years. Call them for all your automotive needs. Your truly one-stop auto shop. Alignments, tires, even engine and transmission replacement. They now have digital inspections that are texted to you. You can even make your appointments online. Call today, 336-2828, or find them on Facebook.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. Baldwin taking their first time out of the half. They get 3 per half. 11:43 on the clock. They ran one play after the quarter and had to take this time out. They had basically it was a busted play. Either the running back went to the wrong side of the quarterback for the handoff, and the quarterback turned the wrong way.
Nemaha Central defenders were already coming, so they didn't really have a lot of time to react to do anything different.
So loss of 12 on that play, 3rd and 22 again. And Jones looking to throw. He's got him thrown down the sideline and incomplete. He was looking for number 13. That was Cole Mahaffey. I'm not sure how you pronounce that.
It was a great pass. Surprised he picked the double-covered receiver, but if he just had a little bit more on that ball, there's a good chance he could have brought that down. That's the first pass we saw out of Baldwin today, I think, besides the fake
Besides that fake punt. Yeah.
This was the first pass.
First or second pass since then. I can't remember if they had another one in there or not. But the young man, Jones, he does have an arm. He can throw it quite a ways. So that was probably a good 40 yards downfield. And now we got another timeout called by Baldwin. I'm not sure what the issue was there for him. So we'll take another break. You're watching SCTV.
Buying a new vehicle doesn't have to be stressful. Just ask any of our customers.
Wow, that was easy.
Our inventory keeps growing because of our great deals and friendly service. We invite you to come to Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca, where we have the latest new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks for the farmer and all of us. Did you say sports cars? Oh yeah, we have those too.
Come see us. It's like a car show every day.
Experience the difference at Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca.
Welcome back. 11:37. So Baldwin runs one play after the start of the quarter, calls a timeout, don't go anywhere. They got 4th down now, and they were lining up to punt, and from the looks of it, they were missing they only had 10 men on the field. They needed another player. So they were forced into another timeout. So they have one left.
Couple little mistakes in this series really costed Baldwin.
4th and very long. Nemaha Central should get the ball again and with some good field position. It's number 3. That punt, did he get a piece of it?
It was a combination. It was the snap rolled across the ground, and he picked it up, but I think maybe Nemaha Central got hands on it before.
Well, they about had to in order to not. I mean, they bumped the kicker, so it would have been running into the kicker otherwise. So they did get a hand on because the where that ball came off, it was not a clean punt, obviously. And another great field position, a blundered punt from Baldwin, and Thunder have it 1st and 10 at the Baldwin 31-yard line. Baldwin struggling here on offense to start this game. There's a jet sweep to Garrity. Garrity now getting a push from a couple of his own teammates and picks up another couple of yards and moves the ball to about the 28-yard line.
Number 7, Keegan Trout. Number 55, Jake Bird.
2nd down and a long 2. 2nd down and 2 for Nemaha Central.
Thunder football at the Bulldog 28-yard line.
Two receivers. They hand it off. There's number 21. That's Andrew Henry picking up the 1st down to inside the 19.
Great blocking by the offensive line. He was 6 yards deep before he even met a defender. So they did a really good job of blocking up front.
On that big defensive line. Great job. Thunder are doing their job. The offensive line is doing their job.
An ankle tackle away from maybe even scoring on that play.
Picks up 8 on that play. 1st and 10 at the 19 inside the red zone. 2 receivers high side of the screen. Kramer pitches back to Garrity. Garrity makes one man miss, pushes off another one. Now he's met up by a 3rd defender and goes down after maybe a gain of a couple.
Garrity gained, 2 yards on that play, but he earned every yard there.
He did. Looks like about 3 yards.
3
but yeah,
yards.
he did. He had to fight through a couple defenders. That play got strung out a little ways, too.
Those some hard-fought yards.
Baldwin doing a good job coming up on that. 2nd and 7 for Nemaha Central. So Herder's all alone down here on the bottom side of the screen, but they finally brought a guy over to him. Garrity out for the pass. They throw to him. Caught inside the 10. Garrity goes down at the 5. 1st and goal for Nemaha Central.
Baldwin had really good coverage on that play, but Garrity was in the right spot, and that ball was thrown right where it needed to be for him to make that catch.
Good for us. Under 1st down. It's Thunder football. 1st and goal from the Bulldogs 5-yard line.
1st and goal for Nemaha Central from the 5. One receiver high. Garrity in motion. Garrity gets the carry, diving forward to about the 3, maybe the 2, depends on the spot. They're going to give him a couple yards.
Yard gain by Garrity makes it 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line.
2nd and goal from the 3. Hike, the lone back beside Kramer. Hike gets the carry. And nice job by the Bulldog defense to meet him as he met to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the defense really did a good job on that play. Looks like maybe Nemaha Central setting up for a short pass or maybe an option play that would. They're drawing in that offensive line in the middle. 3 plays right down the middle in a row.
3rd and goal from the Bulldogs for the Thunder.
Ball sitting just a little right of the center of the field. 2 receivers to the low side, 1 to the high. They're going to fake the handoff. Kramer's going to keep it, and he is not going to get there either. He will pick up a couple yards, maybe to the 2. That's going to bring up 4th down for Nemaha Central. Bulldogs fighting hard to keep him out of the end zone.
Certainly this is 4th down territory. They're going to go for it on this play.
Nemaha Central will go for it on 4th down. I don't think they would kick it unless they end of the game absolute needed to get the tie or a win. Be the only reason I'd see they go for it. Timeout call, Nemaha Central. We'll take a break. You're watching SCTV.
Whether you're looking for hydraulic hose, heavy-duty truck parts, roller chains, or just about any other auto product, Durland Auto has what you need. Durland hydraulic hoses range from 1/4 inch to 1.5 inches with a working pressure of 6,000 psi, and our roller chains are proudly made in the USA. Located at 907 North Street in Seneca, come on in to Durland Auto for all of your automotive needs.
$14-0, Nemaha Central. 7:18 to go here till halftime. Thunder with the ball, 4th and goal from about the 2.
Following timeout, it remains 4th and goal from the 3-yard line for the Thunder.
They set up 2 receivers, high side, 1 to the low. What do you think, John?
I really think that I see option here.
Henry. Now he's going to have to throw it in the dirt. Oh, throws it last second. Incomplete. And then the Bulldogs hold him out on 4th down.
I think Baldwin saw the same thing I did.
I don't know they had enough field room. That ball would have been a better play to run if the ball was on this near hash mark on this side of the field.
I thought maybe they were going to come this way, the way they had two receivers set on that side to throw the defensive off. I thought maybe they'd come this way with an option.
Well, Bulldogs take over on 4th down. They hold them out. Actually, they throw it under for a loss back to the 10-yard line. They're going to say Kramer must have stepped out of bounds at the 10 before he got his pass off. So first and 10 for Baldwin. See if they can get something moving here. And the positive plays on a good defensive stand there. There's a dive up the middle by Callahan. Squirts through the line, getting out to the picking up 5 out to the 15.
Brings up the second 5 for the Bulldogs. But one of the Bulldogs, 15-yard line.
Bulldogs taking their plays in from the coach on the sideline, much like Nemaha Central does. Jones, low snap, hands off, cut back into the middle. That was number 3 with the carry, Gavin Lang. He'll get a yard. It'll bring up 3rd down and 3.
Baldwin really needs a first down in this position. They've been pinned back the last few series. They really need to get they haven't had good punts the last couple punts, so they really need a first down here.
I would agree with you. And now Nemaha Central pointing to Baldwin. And we do have a false start penalty on the Bulldogs. That's going to push them back 5. So that'll move the ball back to about the 12.
Baldwin did a good job with that goal line stance the last series, so they're confident on their defense. It's hard to win games if you don't score some points.
Well, you got to move the ball, and they're struggling with that here so far in this first half. Almost 5.5 minutes, just a little over 5.5 to go in this first half of play. Bulldogs with the long field in front of them, 3rd and about 7. Pass to the sideline through the hands of number 13. Number 33 crashed into the official on the side. That was intended for Shane Dottie. Incomplete, 4th down.
It's hard to see from here what happened. Looks like he had a hand on that ball. It just kind of slipped through his fingers.
Just couldn't hang on.
You got 2 Nemaha Central receivers breathing down your back. It makes it get you nervous. You want to grab and go.
I'm surprised they let the coach come out on the field like that to instruct his players. But I assume they're still, play clock is counting through all that, so they have to come out and snap it right away. Good snap, punt is away. High punt, right in the hands of Garrity. He takes it at about the 45, goes back behind the 50. Now he comes to the near sideline, 40, and pushed out at the 35. We do have a flag on the play, sitting at the 36-yard line. Blocking the back against Nemaha Central.
That was the best punt of the night for Baldwin.
That was a good high punt.
Deep in the end zone, that's a tough punt.
It is.
But he did a good job with it. And with this penalty, it's going to put Baldwin in the best field position they've had this evening.
Or push Nemaha Central back, at least to the 47.
Move the ball back to the Thunder 47-yard line. Correction, 48-yard line. It's 1st and 10, Thunder football.
This will be the longest field the Thunder have had tonight, I think.
Well, they did have a 52-yard run on their first touchdown, so it was just they were on just another 5 yards downfield is all. Kramer looking to throw. Now he's going to throw down the middle, looking for Garrity. He gets bumped. There should be a flag on that play, and there isn't. Number 7, Tegan Trout, gets in my opinion, got away with a push. Defensive pass interference.
I feel like Nemaha Central would have definitely brought that ball down if it wasn't for that. From up here, it sure looked like he got a little bit of piece of him.
So 2nd and 10 for Nemaha Central. 5:02 to go here in a half. Twin receivers high side, one to the low. Kramer throws across the middle. Caught for the first down. Caught by Cooper Hike. Gain of, about 14 yards on the play.
Hike ran the same route on that play as he did the play before.
Coming into the night's game, Hike has not had any receptions. He's got a couple at least here already. There's a handoff to Andrew Henry. He's got the edge, turns the corner, up the field. He might have a first down before pushed out. 4:29. That's where the clock stops at. I think they might have stepped him out of bounds. He's short of the first down by about 3 yards. So 2nd down and 3. Kramer takes a nice snap, throws down the middle again, wide open and caught by number 9, Blake Stahlbaumer. 26-yard touchdown pass, and Nemaha Central scores with 4:24 to go till the break.
Great play by Nemaha Central. They had 2 receivers right in the middle, and that defender had to just choose, and he did a good job of waiting. Once that receiver decided which, the defender decided which receiver he was going to cover, the other one was wide open.
Yeah, I think Blake was wide open for sure. That was his first touchdown catch of the night. First touchdown catch of the season for Blake Stahlbaumer. Punt is up. That one is good. Nemaha Central 21, Baldwin 0. 4:24 to go till halftime. You're watching SCTV.
I'll take a grande, no foam, triple cap, double pump vanilla latte with 3.5 ice cubes, slightly shaken, extra whip.
Yeah, that's going to be an upcharge.
Great! This one is on my Kasasa cashback checking account. Kasasa pays me cash back on everyday debit card purchases, plus refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. Go on, take back banking and treat yourself to monthly cash rewards.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Community National Bank.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. Kramer with his 6th touchdown pass of the season. Completing it for 27 yards. So was it 27? Is that what I said it was earlier? 27 yards to number 9, Blake Stahlbaumer. Blake only had a couple receptions coming into this game, but I think he's had a couple here this evening as well, right along with Cooper Hike, and Blake getting his first touchdown reception of the season here this evening. Short kick, going to be loose on the ground. It was Number 1 was coming up to make that catch. Heck was coming up to try to get to it before it hit the ground, but he dove for it and it slipped out of his hands, squirted forward, but another Baldwin player there to jump right on it before Nemaha Central could get there.
Nemaha Central was in that position when they played Sabetha, and they lost the ball, about the same kind of kick and the same kind of reception, so I think they were thinking maybe the latter, they could get a hold of that ball.
1st and 10 Baldwin at their own 32. Cut up into the middle. Was number 3 with the carry for Baldwin. Gavin Lang. It looked like he wanted to sweep to this near side, but
he did a good job. He had a lead blocker ahead of him, and he did a good job of following that blocker and not outrunning him. But Nemaha Central got on top of him, and then was nowhere to go.
Send Heck in motion. Now he sets up. Low snap. Hand off Callahan. It wasn't the greatest snap, and it really kind of screwed up the rhythm, and Callahan had to maybe slow down a little bit to take that hand off.
Yeah, he may have got a couple more yards out of that if they got a better snap and
full head of steam.
He had full head of steam on him.
3rd down and 5. Short 5, I'm guessing, for Baldwin. Coming up on 3 minutes to go here in the first half.
Baldwin has had some bad snaps and a few missed plays, but they keep a hold of the ball. They haven't had any fumbles. They haven't lost the ball yet.
No turnovers. You're right. Hand off Callahan up through the middle. He's going to get the first down.
That play was a lot like the last one, but he did get ahead of steam that time and got a good gain.
Set the ball down at the 42. Baldwin has a fresh set of downs.
They're going to be fighting the clock here in the last couple minutes of the half.
Send a man in motion. They give it to him. He did not get the corner. Right there was Zach Kramer for the stop and a loss on the play.
That Thunder defense really does a good job of staying put and doing their job, as most coaches will say.
Kevin Heck with the carry. Second and 11. Minute 45 and counting. Ball on the Bulldog 41. Jones had to pick the ball up off the floor. Callahan, he's slipping through tackles, still diving forward, close to the 50. He made something out of nothing.
That's exact words out of my mouth. That's exactly what I was going to say.
A lot of something out of nothing. Now the Bulldogs quickly back to the line. They give it to Callahan again, who gets the first down. And across the midfield to the Thunder 47-yard line. Bulldogs playing the hurry-up offense. They're again quickly up on the line.
Good drive so far for the Bulldogs.
Looking to pass. Jones flushed out of the pocket. Room to run. Now he's going to get tackled and dropped by Cooper Hike.
He just had nowhere to go with that ball.
Nice open field tackle by Cooper Hike. Gain of a yard, 2nd down and 9. Bulldogs back on the ball again, and they spike it to stop the clock with 37.9 seconds to go till half. That'll make it 3rd down and 9 at the Thunder 46. Bulldogs have one timeout left to work with as well.
They realistically get a couple good plays still this half.
Yeah, they should be able to get at least 2, maybe a couple more.
They have to get a first down first.
Yeah, they do. They got to get the first down. They got at least 2 plays to get they got to get a first down. And after that, it's gonna
something.
But if they can, in general,
Central's got such a tough defense. It's going to be tough to throw a deep pass on them.
Lang in motion. Jones looking to throw. He's going to go down the middle. Incomplete off the fingertips of Garrity. Nearly getting the pick. That'll bring up 4th down and 9. And if Nemaha Central can hold again here, they might get a chance with the ball.
Nemaha Central has such a tough defensive backs. They covered their just right, and they just didn't have anywhere to go. He threw a pass in the double coverage and just about got it intercepted.
Well, with the clock stopped on the incompletion, Bulldogs have a little time to set up the play. They probably got a couple lined up, I imagine, if they can get the first down. One receiver, high snap. They're going to do the quick kick from Lang, and it goes out of bounds. And I'm sure Baldwin would love to get more yards out of that play.
Another play that had, on paper, looked really good. They just didn't quite get that snap off right, and it made everything from the beginning not work out well for them.
So 1st and 10, Nemaha Central. And I don't even think they moved the chains. As far as the sideline chains, they just let them sit there.
It doesn't look like they got,
They just moved the down marker. So Nemaha Central has it 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line. With 27 and a half seconds to go till halftime. They've got 2 timeouts, the Thunder do.
Probably anticipating maybe throwing deep on this if they're trying to score. Or
2 receivers to the high side, 1 to the near. Kramer going to throw to the out. Diving for the out of bounds, does not get it. The clock will go, and now we've got a timeout called by Nemaha Central, I believe. They do. It'll be 2nd and 2. Couldn't quite get out of bounds. 21.3 seconds to go. We'll take a quick break. You're watching SCTV.
On any given Friday night, you can find us here, illuminated only by the clear night sky and stadium lights. The ball field, a place for fierce rivals and close friends, a place for celebration, a place for family. We know what it means to come together, to be a part of something bigger, to be united. United Bank and Trust, banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
that was a good series by Baldwin. They did move the ball well, just a few little mistakes and ate them up there at the end. And running out of time, it's easy to force things a little bit to try to make things happen.
So Nemaha Central got it. They got ran 1 play, couldn't quite get out of bounds. They called the timeout. So Nemaha Central has 1 timeout left, and there's 21.3 on the clock till half. Thunder with a 3-score lead, 21-0. Coming up at halftime, we have the crowning of Nemaha Central's homecoming king and queen. We'll have that for you. They'll go through each of the candidates, announce who the candidates are and a little bit about them, their parents. And then they'll do the crowning. And then once that's over, we'll go recognize our sponsors for Channel 2, SCTV. And then we'll be back with the start of the second half. The Thunder out on the field now. 2 receivers here on the near side. Kramer is going to roll it here to the near. Looking to throw. Down the field. He's got Garrity open at the 25. Sidesteps the defender. Now he's got to get out of bounds, and he does with 11 seconds on the clock. Nice job by Tyler Garrity. Nice catch and run down to the 10-yard line.
really good job recognizing he was the only open receiver that they had, and he was wide open.
Garrity thought he had an opportunity to score there because he could have went out of bounds, but then he stepped back in with the defender right at his feet.
When he cut back in, I thought he saw a gap to maybe go all the way, but
I think a better choice. It was a good choice. The wiser choice was to take it out.
Give him a little bit of time left on the clock to run maybe even 2 plays, depending on
what they do here. Timeout goes to Baldwin. They take their final timeout of the half with 11 seconds to go. We'll take a break. You're watching SCTV.
Building a home doesn't happen overnight. It takes hard work and dedication to see your dreams come to life. Be sure to protect everything you have worked for. The professionals at SBS Insurance offer life insurance to protect the loss of a loved one, or home insurance to protect what you built. Feel comfort and peace of mind with SBS Insurance.
Allied Insurance, a nationwide company on your side.
So Nemaha Central has the ball 1st and 10, just outside the 10-yard line. A great pass play from Kramer to Garrity. Garrity with the catch and run down to the 10-yard line.
Nemaha Central's in a good position, but Baldwin has really played tough on that goal line defense, so Nemaha Central has definitely got their work cut out for him here.
They were held out of the end zone on that last series. You're right. They had it down inside to, I think, almost down to the 2. Baldwin was able to hold them out. See if they can do it again here, but Thunder only have 11 seconds to work with. They have 1 timeout, so that best they might get off 2 plays, 2 chances at the end zone. They can't waste a lot of time on this first play here, though. They're going to call it 1st and goal because they laid down the down markers. Kramer rolls it out. Now he's got to escape. He's got to get it off. Throws to the corner, knocked incomplete, and he's got 3.5 seconds left. And another try. Good defense by Baldwin.
Callahan, they ran him again and chased him all the way.
Was that Callahan that was after?
It was Callahan,
Kramer?
yep.
Yeah. So 3.5 seconds to go till half. Thunder have 1 more play. If they don't like what they see here, they can call a timeout. You got Garrity to the high side of the screen and Landon Baker here to the low. Kramer looking to throw. Throws into the middle. Caught! Garrity with the reception, cutting into the middle. Touchdown Nemaha Central as time expires.
That was a perfect play for that situation, and it developed just like they wanted it to.
Nice pass and catch.
He had a defender on him, but he was just behind him, and they did a great job of throwing that ball and a great job of bringing it in.
Beautiful play. Nemaha Central will have the extra point attempt with 0s on the clock for halftime. And a bad hold. Garrett Kramer looking to throw, and he's throws it and is picked off out of bounds. And it goes out of bounds. The extra point attempt was muffed in a 2-point conversion, and after that they couldn't get it. So that's the end of the first half. Nemaha Central getting the score as time expires on the reception. The pass and catch from Kramer to Garrity from 10 yards out. And Nemaha Central has the lead at halftime, 27, Baldwin 0. Up next, they are setting up for the halftime homecoming festivities here. We'll have that for you as well. But we are at half. It'll be a 15-minute half. They'll start the clock here and as soon as the players are all off the field. And we're going to step off here as well and let the stadium announcer take it from here as they introduce each of the candidates, and they'll crown the homecoming king and queen. You're watching SCTV, and we'll be back after that.
Everyone, and welcome to the 2020 Nemaha Central Homecoming King and Queen Coronation. We're glad you could be here with us tonight to celebrate the conclusion of Homecoming Week 2020, Thunder the Sea. Now let's introduce you to this year's King and Queen candidates. Our first King candidate is Landon Baker, son of Mark and Kara Baker. One Nemaha Central tradition Landon hopes to leave behind is to make sure that your hair is JT certified for basketball. When it comes to proudest moments, Landon will never forget getting a 100% on his ballot in English 2 or the celebration in the locker room after winning the sub-state basketball tournament last year. Landon's goals for his senior year are to graduate and have all 3 sports seasons. Landon's hero is his mom because she always pushes him to do his best and reminds him to never give up no matter what the challenge is. The most valuable advice Landon has received is from his dad, who told him to enjoy his high school experience because it goes fast and you can't get it back. Landon's future plans include attending college and having a chance to play baseball. Our first King candidate, Landon Baker. The first Queen candidate is Cassidy Cordy, daughter of Brock and Jason Cordy. One of Cassidy's proudest Thunder moments was going undefeated in basketball junior year. She would describe her high school experience so far as ever developing because everything was changing so fast in school and society, so you might as well live in the moment. The single most significant learning experience Cassidy has had so far was taking biology because she realized she loved it and wants to pursue a major in it. The most valuable advice Cassidy has received is from her grandpa, who told her to always leave a place better than you found it. As a senior, the advice Cassidy would give to underclassmen is to try everything because you never know what you might end up loving to do. After high school, Cassidy plans to attend Baker University as a biology major, then pursue a degree in dentistry. Our first Queen candidate, Cassidy Corby. Our next King candidate is Tyler Garrity, son of Dan and Jenny Garrity. Tyler's goals for his senior year are to graduate and to make it in state competition in every sport possible. One word to describe Tyler's high school experience thus far would be good, because everything has just been pretty good. Tyler's favorite high school memory is getting to play on the same baseball team as his brother freshman and sophomore year, and having his dad as his coach. The most valuable advice Tyler has received has come from his grandpa, who told him before the state football game that the cream always rises to the top. If Tyler could have dinner with anyone, it would be his brother Austin. They always have so much to talk about, and he has been gone at college, so it would be nice to catch up. Tyler's future plans are to attend the University of Kansas to play baseball and major in business. Our second King candidate, Tyler Garrity. The next Queen candidate is Naya Hyman, daughter of Glenn and Leah Hyman. As a member of Nemaha Central, one tradition Naya hopes to leave behind is being the best in sports and other activities in the Big 7 League. Naya's goals for her senior year are to simply just enjoy all of the lasts in high school, as it feels like just yesterday she was a freshman. Naya's heroes are both of her parents because their constant presence and support. She hopes to one day be as smart and as strong as both of them. The most valuable advice Naya has received is from her mom, who said, "You never know what other people are going through, so treat everyone with kindness." If Naya could have dinner with anyone, it'd be with one of her best friends, Allie Kramer. They would order multiple items off the kids' menu to share and save money. Naya's plans are to major in fashion studies at Kansas State University. Our second Queen candidate, Naya Hyman. Our next King candidate is Evan Smith, son of Brian and Janet Smith. One tradition Evan hopes to leave behind for his fellow NC peers is to always have fire jokes at the end of the morning announcements. If Evan could use one word to describe his high school experience so far, it would be uncertain because he hears it in every commercial. Evan's favorite high school memory is when he got a detention for taking a shower after the school play. When it comes to heroes, Evan thinks of his grandpa Raymond because even at 90 years old, he still manages to keep up with the early birds and the night owls. If Evan could have dinner with anyone, it'd be Andy Reid. He appears to appreciate a good meal and could probably make Patrick Mahomes pay for it. As a senior, Evan would advise underclassmen to put themselves out there and try something uncomfortable. Evan's future plans include being a pre-pharmacy major at K-State, then obtaining a degree in pharmacology. Our third King candidate, Evan Smith. Our next Queen candidate is Hannah Mackey, daughter of Steve and Jesse Mackey. One of Hannah's proudest Thunder moments was taking third place in javelin at state track and field her sophomore year and contributing to the 3P as 3A girls state track and field champions. Hannah's senior year goals are to graduate with a 4.0 GPA and win state basketball. One word that Hannah would use to describe her high school experience so far would be incredible, because she has had the chance to make so many great memories and experience high school with so many amazing people. Hannah's heroes are both of her parents because they are always supportive and give her advice to get through the tough times. If Hannah could have dinner with anyone, it would be her grandpa, Artie Conrad. She never got the chance to meet him, and she has heard so many good things about him. As a senior, Hannah's advice to underclassmen is to enjoy every moment and get involved. You never know when it could get taken away from you. Hannah's post-secondary plans are still in the works. Our third Queen candidate, Hannah Mackey. Our final King candidate is Joseph Stallwimmer, son of Roger and Christina Stallwimmer. One of Joseph's proudest Thunder moments was winning state football his junior year. As a goal for this year, Joseph hopes just to get the chance to have a normal school year. One word that Joseph would use to describe his high school experience so far would be fast, and he would encourage underclassmen to take time to value the little experiences that take place each day. The single most significant learning experience Joseph has had so far is getting out and getting involved. Joseph's heroes are his parents, who are also credited with giving him the advice that he values the most: always treat everyone with respect. After high school, Joseph plans to attend vocational school and then work towards his dream of owning his own business. Our final King candidate, Joseph Stallwimmer. Our last Queen candidate is Ashlyn Steinmaggie, daughter of Brian and Allison Steinmaggie. As a senior, Ashlyn is doing her best to enjoy every single moment of the school year. One word that Ashlyn would use to describe her high school experience so far would be unpredictable, as she has already had to transition to remote education twice so far. Ashlyn Ashlyn's favorite high school memory was going for walks in Hazencamp's class and managing to get iced coffee every time. When Ashlyn thinks of heroes, she thinks of her mom and her mom's triumph over breast cancer. The most valuable advice Ashlyn has received is from her dad, who taught her to do what is right, not what is easy. As a senior, the advice Ashlyn would give to underclassmen is to not care too much what other people think of you. It doesn't matter what others might think as long as you are happy. After high school, Ashlyn aspires to become a registered nurse. Our final queen candidate, Ashlyn Stanley. Helping crown this year's king and queen are crown bearers Hadley Reineke, daughter of Brian and Dana Reineke, and Adrian Cooper, son of Heather Myers and Joel Cooper. The new king and queen will be crowned by our 2019 homecoming royalty, Queen Lexi Leager and King Andrew Lemon. Alright, the moments we've been waiting for. The 2020 homecoming king is Evan Smits. And the 2020 homecoming queen is Cassidy Corby. Congratulations to this year's King and Queen, and thanks again, Thunder Nation, for attending tonight's coronation. We couldn't make homecoming week as great as it is without your help. Thanks, and go Thunder!
Congratulations.
Oh, thanks. I'm on.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom. Lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Well, welcome back. You're watching SCTV. We're just under a minute away from the start of the second half here. Nemaha Central leading the Bulldogs of Baldwin 27-0. And in the first quarter, Nemaha Central scored on their first possession. 8:56 to go in the first quarter. They scored on a 52-yard run by Zach Kramer. Extra point attempt good. 7-0 Thunder. And then with about 30 seconds left in the first quarter, they scored again on a 31-yard pass play. Zach Kramer, number 20, to number 8. That was Cooper Hike. Extra point attempt good. 14-0 Thunder. In the second quarter, the scoring didn't happen until late in the quarter. With 4:24 to go, Kramer hit number 9. That was Blake Stahlbaumer for a touchdown, 27 yards. Extra point again was good, 21-0. And then on the last opportunity of the game, with about 30 seconds left, Thunder got possession of the ball with about, probably 50, almost 60 yards to work with. But they had a great pass and catch and run from Garrity down to the 10. And then 2 plays later, Thunder get on a 10-yard pass play as time expires. Kramer connecting with Tyler Garrity to get the 6-point touchdown. Extra point attempt, the snap was nuffed, didn't get a good hold, so they had to kick it back to the punter, which was Kramer, who's a quarterback anyway, but didn't get a pass off, ran out of bounds, and no extra point. So Thunder leading 27-0. Bulldogs deferred to the second half. They received at about the 20-yard line. That's number 1. Trying to get to the edge over there, and number 27 for Nemaha Central. That was Wade Leonard on the stop.
First attempt for the Bulldogs, starting from their own 24-yard line.
Bulldogs have it. 1st and 10. A handoff into the middle. That was Callahan fighting, still on his feet. Gets through.
Ball carried by number 21, Adam Callahan.
Nice first down carry. Fought for 5 yards. That was a hard fought 5 yards.
Callahan's really been a workhorse for them.
And number 66, Nathan Dieters. Brings up 2nd and 5 for the Bulldogs. The ball at the 29-yard line.
Second down and 5. Hand off to Heck. And he cuts it back up in for about a yard.
Stopping by the Thunder's number 20, Zach Kramer.
Third down and 4.
Third and 4 for the Bulldogs. Football at the Bulldog 30-yard line.
Jones takes the snap, hand off Callahan. I think he got tripped as he went through.
Up there.
And
He might have gotten the first down, but if he'd have kept his feet. I think he's maybe a yard short, 4th and 1. The Bulldogs quickly line up. They're going to try and get it. And they should have a false start penalty there. False start on the Bulldogs. They tried to get it snuck in there and get Nemaha Central off guard with a 4th and 1 at the 34. But it backfired on them. They weren't all quite ready, and 5-yard false start penalty, and now they're probably going to punt this one away. So Lang is back to punt. He's had one good punt this evening. Good snap. There's a decent punt, but into the wind. And fielded right at near the 50-yard line. So Nemaha Central will have great field position to start the second half at the 50-yard line.
Starting from the 50-yard line.
First and 10 Thunder, ball sitting right to that. They're right at the 50, and I think the Bulldogs got a nice spot on that from the officials because he caught the ball at a yard further downfield. Not that it matters that much, a yard, but they give the ball to Gage Palick, and Bulldogs were immediately in the backfield, and right there at the handoff too. I think Palick was fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the Bulldogs defense really did a good job on that play.
So no gains, 2nd down and 10. The Bulldogs are really blowing off the line there and getting in the backfield.
They broke up that play before it even started.
Yes. And a loss of a yard. 3rd and 11. I'll bet Nemaha Central throws this one.
Yeah, a couple of running plays there. Be a good opportunity to set up. Nice pass.
We got Baker on the high side of the screen. They fake the handoff. Now they throw to the flat, and it's caught, but he was caught it as he was diving to the ground. That was number 8 with the reception. Cooper Hike gains maybe a yard, but that's 4th down. And again,
Callahan came through the line of scrimmage there and just didn't give him time to set up to look for open receivers.
So the Bulldogs send one man back to about the 15. And the Thunder will do the quick kick. High punt. Caught. The 22 and immediately downed by Garrity. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the 20. So Nemaha Central goes 3 and out. The Bulldogs look much better on that series.
Adam Callahan for the Bulldogs really is a nuisance on that defensive side of the ball. He seems like he's there for every single play. He's involved in every play just about.
Head coach for the Bulldogs is David Bowen. Assistant coaches Jeff Melcher, Daniel Flick, John Bass, Steve Chitala, and Danny Peacock. Obviously, they had a good talk with the kids in the halftime, and they did perform well down that first series. Oh, there was an incomplete pass just behind him, intended for Lang. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Again, a great job for Nemaha Central's defensive backs. They just really did a good job of covering all the receivers, and just there wasn't anything wide open for him to throw to.
Laying in motion. Jones throws, caught by number 13 and immediately brought down by Gavin Kane.
3 defenders right there, and he still managed to pull that in.
Cole Mahaffey.
He caught that pass on the fake punt to get a first down.
Down the middle. Laying in motion again. Jones throws out to the flat, caught, and looks like they're going to give him the first down. A great spot of the ball at the 30-yard line. So they get a first down right at the down marker. 1st and 10 Bulldogs. The ball just outside the 30.
Baldwin going to the air the last few plays.
Same look again now. Lang holds up behind the line. They're going to hand off to Callahan, and he gets stuffed as he gets to the line. No gain.
Ball screen by number 21, Adam Callahan. Number 66, Nathan Beavers with the stop for the Thunder. So game brings up 2nd and 10.
Baldwin's really been looking for that deep pass. There's just nobody available. Nemaha Central does such a good job of defending those guys.
2nd and 10. Now they throw to the flat, incomplete. Off the hands of Mahaffey, I believe. Mahaffey.
Jones pass intended for number 13, Cole Mahaffey, falls incomplete. Depending on that play for the Thunder, number 10.
So that'll bring up 3rd down and 10.
3rd and 10. For the Bulldogs.
Stuffed on the run, the first play, and then incomplete pass on the second makes it 3rd and 10. Jones looking to throw again. Escapes a tackler, almost shoestring tackled, still going now. And now he's going to get knocked down out of bounds after a gain of about a yard.
Quentin Johns with the carry for the Bulldogs.
He just barely sneaked through there without getting sacked.
Yeah, it is a good defense, but it was number 6 or number. Can't remember. I missed seeing who got that. It was number 9. I think Blake Stahlbaumer had to stop over on the far sideline there, and that brings up 4th down.
That was really a defensive stop total there. They just did a good job of being all over that pass and just didn't have anywhere to go.
4th and 8. Punt gets away in time. It might have been partially blocked again. And goes out of bounds. And no gain on the play. The ball goes out of bounds right where the down marker was at.
Punt goes out of bounds near the Bulldog 30.
So Nemaha Central, great hold on defense there and get another hand on it. They did a great rush. They rushed really good on the punts.
They did, yeah. Now Nemaha Central is going to be in a pretty good field position here. Last time they 2 plays and they scored.
1 play score.
1 play and they scored. That's right.
First and 10 from the 32. Kramer is going to bring it to the near side, and he's going to pitch it out. Henry gets the pitch. Nice run after the pitch and dropped down out of bounds at the the 25.
Number 21, Andrew Henry. Number 33, Shane Doty with the stop near the penalty flag on the field.
Do have a penalty flag sitting at the 21 that's holding against Nemaha Central.
Holding against the Thunder.
So the penalty will be from where they brought him down at, a 10-yard penalty. Moves the ball back to the 35, and they'll replay the down.
Result of the penalties, 1st and 14 for the Thunder.
First and down and about 13. First and 14 right in that area. Kramer looking to throw. Throwing down the sideline, looking for Baker. There should be a penalty, and no flag comes out again. That official will not throw the flag back there.
Looks like there's even more contact on that play than the last one that we saw.
On the penalty down here on the other end of the field.
But this even looked like, from up here, it looked like there's even more contact.
So no penalty, and that brings up second down. Second and 13. Kramer hands it off to number 8, Cooper Hike, battling his way through a couple tackles and gets the ball back to near the original line of scrimmage to start the series, and he's actually gains about 4 or 5 yards on that carry. Nice job by Cooper Hike.
Yeah, good job not letting that play just fall apart to nothing. Looks like they had a little issue with the handoff, and he didn't get a good start on that, but really kept driving his feet and getting some positive yards out of that play.
Spun out of a couple tackles and moved it forward. Yep. Third down and 9 for Nemaha Central. They'll go to the air here. Caught by Garrity and brought down immediately by Heck, but Garrity is close to the first down marker. Looks like their officials waving them on. They've got a first down. Nemaha Central, nice job by Garrity getting out there, knowing where the first down marker was at.
Garrity dropped back for that pass, and Andrew Henry, did a really good job, a great block to keep that play going.
Kramer runs here to the near side. He's got the first down, diving forward on the, riding the back of Garrity, it looks like, down to close to the 10-yard line. And another first down.
First and 10 Thunder football here in Bulldog at 12-yard line.
First and 10 at about the 12. Thunder are now moving the ball. After a little bit of a slow start there, the start this second half. He's got Henry beside him. Garrity in motion. They give it to Garrity. Garrity's going to cut it back upfield, and then he's cut down at about the 6.
Tyler Garrity. Number 33, Shane Doty with the stop.
Gain of about 7, maybe 5, 6 yards on the play.
Henry again did a really good job as the lead blocker. He took out a couple different defenders.
Second down and 5. They'll give him 5 yards. See if the Bulldog defense can stiffen up again here and hold the Thunder out. Kramer going to take it up the middle, in for a touchdown. Kramer from 7 yards out follows his lead blocker in for the touchdown.
Offensive line really opened up a hole on that play. You could have drove a car through the initial yard or two there.
Kramer with his 10th rushing touchdown of the season. He's been 3 for 3 tonight on field goal attempts. The fourth one he tried, there was a bad hold, so they kicked out of it, or fired threw the pass play out of it. They're going for 2. Hand off to Henry, and he couldn't spin out of it. Good defense by the Bulldogs, and a 2-point conversion is no good. So Nemaha Central picks up another touchdown with 2:39 to go here in the third, 33-0, Nemaha Central. We'll take a break.
Buying a new vehicle doesn't have to be stressful. Just ask any of our customers.
Wow, that was easy.
Our inventory keeps growing because of our great deals and friendly service. We invite you to come to Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca, where we have the latest new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks for the farmer and all of us. Did you say sports cars? Oh yeah, we have those too.
Come see us. It's like a car show every day.
Experience the difference at Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca.
Nemaha Central had a really good series there. 2 plays before they scored, Andrew Henry had a really good block on Adam Callahan. He gives up 50 pounds on him and just really let him have it on that block to keep that play alive.
And that moved them into, what is that, like first and,
Yeah,
it was first and 10 from about the 13, I think is where that landed them at, yeah. Kramer gets a good kick and fielded at about the 24. It's Heck trying to find his way and cut down by Andrew Leonard. Nice job by Andrew Leonard coming up the field to make the tackle. The Bulldogs will have it first and 10 at their own 26.
First and 10 for the Bulldogs, starting from near their own.
Not the highest kick in the world, makes it tough for Baldwin to get in position to run any kind of plays on that return.
Jones looking to throw. Throws to the sideline, intended for number 1, Kevin Heck.
Defending for the Thunder, number 27, Wade.
Incomplete for second down and 10.
Brings up second and 10. The football remains near the Bulldogs, 25-yard line.
And we got a penalty flag from the far sideline judge.
Phillies false start against the Bulldogs.
False start on Baldwin.
Too near the Bulldogs' 20-yard line, early second and 15.
I just realized his name, the quarterback's name isn't Jones, it's Johns. Quentin Johns.
Quentin Johns.
So I apologize to that young man and for getting his name wrong. Quentin Johns, a 5'11", 175-pound senior at quarterback for the Bulldogs. Johns looking to throw. Down the field, double covered and knocked incomplete. That was Gavin Goodenkoff and Gage Palick coming over.
John's pass is in number 1, Kyron Heck, falls incomplete.
That ball was maybe a little underthrown.
Yeah, a little underthrown. Great job of covering that. If he threw it into where 2 receivers are at, it looked like to me if there was only 1 receiver there, they might have got an interception on that ball. The 2 receivers bumped into each other.
2 defenders, yeah.
Defenders, I mean, they broke the ball. They broke it up, but
Palick may have laid off a little. Gavin probably might have had that pick, or one of the other would have probably had a pick because they were well positioned. That ball was tipped at the line, and that was number 75. Holden Bass got his paws on that pass to deflect it, incomplete. Brings up 4th and long for Baldwin.
Baldwin had a receiver there. Looked like he probably would have caught that pass if it wasn't for Bass breaking it up.
So the Bulldogs 4th and long will punt this one again, and it looks like Lang is the punter. He'll set it up on his own 10. Low snap, and that one's taken off his foot And Nemaha Central continues to find a way to get to the punter. Bulldogs don't have a solution for stopping them. And Nemaha Central again with great field position at the Bulldog 31-yard line. I'm not sure how he was able to get that ball to go forward because
I'm surprised it went anywhere at all.
Our defender was right on his foot, and I don't know how it came through there, but nice job by the Thunder defense.
Baldwin's defense has played pretty strong the whole game. Just when your back's against the end zone the whole game, it really makes it tough.
Yes. They really haven't advanced much past midfield. I know they have gotten to past midfield, but I don't know if they've gotten past the 40. Kramer keeps it up the middle, still on his feet. Now he's going to bounce it to the outside. A foot race to the corner. He's pushed out at the 6.
Number 20, Zach Kramer with the carry. Pushed out of bounds, 5 or 13, Cole Hockey. Kramer's carry is
Looks like I spot him out at about the 7. Nice job by Kramer.
Looks like Callahan came up limping a little bit on that play. They sure can't afford to lose him.
No, he's one of our players helped him up. There is no, that's a football. Almost rather reflection and looked almost like a flag on the field, but that didn't make sense to me. Football is sitting at the 12-yard line. That's inside the 12. It's at the 7. 5 yards further downfield. So it's first and goal from the 7. And now we've got a flag. It looks like it's probably going to be a delay of game.
Penalties against the Thunder.
It should be a 5-yard penalty, delay of game.
Penalties for delay of game.
Ball moved back to the 12. Hope me saying it was play was starting from the 12-yard line didn't jinx him on that. There's a handoff to number 27. That's Wade Leonard with the carry, and he was hit immediately, or not. He didn't get any yards. He'll lose a couple back to the 15. So second and goal from the 15. Leonard in there again at running back. Kramer takes a snap. They're going to run the option. Kramer is going to go ahead and run it. And it goes out of bounds at about the 5, it looks like. Gain of about 10. It'll be third and goal from the 5 now.
Kramer was stopped by number 7, Tegan Trout. Brings up third and goal from the Thunder. Football near the Bulldog at the 6-yard line.
Baldwin's really been tough on this goal line defense.
Kramer takes the snap, looking to throw. Callahan's right on his heels. Now he throws. Had a man there, but the defender came over the top to deflect it away. Looking for Garrity, incomplete.
Garrity is incomplete.
That'll bring up fourth down.
Defending for the Bulldogs, number 13, Cole Hockey. Football remains near the Bulldogs, 6-yard line.
So fourth and goal from that's at the 6. Minute 14 to go till the end of the third quarter. Now we have a timeout called by Nemaha Central with a minute 14 to go. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
Whether you're looking for hydraulic hose, heavy-duty truck parts, roller chains, or just about any other auto product, Durland Auto has what you need. Durland hydraulic hoses range from 1/4 inch to 1.5 inches with a working pressure of 6,000 psi, and our roller chains are proudly made in the USA. Located at 907 North Street in Seneca, come on in to Durland Auto for all of your automotive needs.
Nemaha Central taking a timeout to rethink this goal line play. Like I said, Baldwin's really been strong on the goal line.
They have been. They got to get this play right if they want to get it in. They do have a nice 33-0 lead, but it's always a matter of coaching the kids and helping them learn and get the right plays to the right time. And this is what they need when kind of situations they need to learn and use when they get further into the season, hopefully into postseason play. I'd like to congratulate Evan Smits and Cassidy Corby. They were crowned the homecoming king and queen. And they will have the continuing homecoming celebration after the game. They'll have a what they call the fifth quarter. That'll start 30 minutes after the end of the game here. It'll be out here. I think they're having it out here on the football field. Some games and activities, different activities, not so much a dance or anything, but I'm sure they'll have some music, but let the kids have some fun. Well, trying to social distance. Here we go, 4th down, throwing for the corner, fade pass, Garrity off his reach and just out the back of the end zone. Yes, that's probably the play they need to practice on. It would come in handy in some situations, but just missing, and the Bulldogs hold them on 4th down. The second hold they've had down there inside the 5.
Yeah, this really has been all Nemaha Central most of the game, but you have to give the Bulldogs props. They really do have a solid defense, and with this goal line stand, they just really have done a great job keeping them out of scoring when it's inside the 10-yard line.
So the Bulldogs take over 1st and 10 at about the 6-yard line. Direct snap to Callahan. Had to pick it up off the ground. He's going to go to the outside. He's got room to run. And then he drags a couple defenders in and pushed out at about the 20-yard line, 22 maybe.
It's probably one of the biggest runs for Callahan of the night.
1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Football near the Bulldog 22-yard line.
Gain of about, see if it was at the 22. It would have been a gain of about 15 yards at least, 16 maybe. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Jones hands off to Lang. Lang gets the corner, and he's going to have a 1st down and then pushed out of bounds.
Another good game for the Bulldogs.
And they move the ball to the Bulldog 36. Direct snap. Callahan. And tackled from behind and brought down by Gavin Kudenkoff. But again, a nice big run on 1st down. 2nd and 8. Bulldogs are starting to really find some rhythm running the ball.
About 30 yards on the ground the last 3 plays.
Some big chunks of yards here. 2nd and 2. Flanahan diving forward close to the 1st down. It looks like they're going to give it to him. And they do get a first down, moving the ball to the Bulldog 47-yard line. And it looks like that'll be the end of the third quarter. Nemaha Central getting one score in there at end of the first, end of that quarter. 7-yard run from Kramer. 33-0. Nemaha Central. We'll take a break. You're watching SCTV.
Buying a new vehicle doesn't have to be stressful. Just ask any of our customers.
Wow, that was easy.
Our inventory keeps growing because of our great deals and friendly service. We invite you to come to Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca, where we have the latest new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks for the farmer and all of us. Did you say sports cars? Oh yeah, we have those too.
Come see us. It's like a car show every day.
Experience the difference at Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca.
On the sideline. One quarter of play left to go in this game. Nemaha Central leading 33-0 on Baldwin. Now, however, Baldwin is moving the ball. They started this drive out on their own 6-yard line and have now moved it out to their own 47. So they've picked up about 40 yards and about 4 or 5 plays. 5-6 plays is all.
Really big chunks of yardage each play.
Bulldogs to start the fourth quarter with the football at their own 47-yard line.
So Johns, nope, Callahan takes the direct snap. He's fighting his way forward, and he gets past the 50 out to the 48. We do have a flag on the play.
Stop by number 62, Brady Stahlballer. There's a penalty flag on the field.
And their personal foul face mask against Nemaha Central.
Personal foul face mask against the Thunder.
So a big penalty, the first big penalty on Nemaha Central here this evening. As a matter of fact, that may be the first penalty on Nemaha Central. I don't know, they've had one, have they?
I think this is their first penalty of the game.
They did have the delay of game.
Oh, there was yeah. Not a lot of penalties for either team.
At the Thunder 33-yard line.
So the Bulldogs get the 15-yard penalty at the end of the run. It moves the ball down to about the 33. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Thunder 33. Hand off to Lang. Lang trying to get to the corner, and he does. He's got some room. Now he's going to spin out of a tackle and then walloped by Hike. Cooper Hike come up and made the hit as he was trying to spin out and just put him to the ground and stop the run, but a nice gain on first down of 9 yards. Bulldogs are really now starting to find some room to run.
2nd and 1 for the Bulldogs. Football at the Thunder.
Yeah, Gavin Lane had a great run, but he earned it at the end there.
He did.
They let him have it.
Flanahan. Hike came up and made the stop again. He looked like he's almost trying to strip it of him, too. Strip the ball from him.
Yeah, he read that play well, and he was right where he needed to be. But you're right; it did look like he was trying to get the ball away.
Hike got there in time to keep him from picking up the first down as well. So 3rd and very short. I bet they give it to Clanahan and run it straight forward, and they do. And he sheds off a tackler, and he got the first down. And I think he wouldn't have if they'd have made that.
It didn't look like that initial run he got it, but he kept driving his feet and pushed another yard there and got the first down.
1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
1st and 10 Bulldogs from the Thunder 21.
Definitely the best field position that the Bulldogs have had all night.
Coming up on 10 minutes to go in the game.
And this drive started on their 6-yard line, so they really have had a great series here.
Lanahan take the carry again. They wrap him up at the feet, but he falls forward about 4 yards. He's second down and 6.
Second and 6 for the Bulldogs. Football at the Thunder, 16-yard line.
I don't think we've seen any passes from the Bulldogs on this series. They've all been really just on the ground running the ball. Just
they have
hard-nosed football.
They haven't been forced to go to the air. They've been able to pick up nice yards. Lanahan. Johns looking to throw now to the flat, caught, but brought out of bounds by Gavin Duryea. Nice coverage by the Thunder defense, and
maybe even a loss on the play, or just
Number 10 got a good call with the stop for the Thunder.
Yeah, just about the line of scrimmage again.
3rd and 6, football remains near the Thunder, 16-yard line.
Doty with that reception and no gain on the play. 3rd and 6. And off Lang. Lang cuts it back in, and he tried to slip a tackle. It was a nice job by number 9.
Blake Stahlbaumer.
Blake Stahlbaumer got in there and made him to cut it back in, and then right there was Nathan Dieters to swallow him up. They lose about 2. 4th down and 7.
4th and 7 for the Bulldogs.
Nemaha Central hasn't had the opportunity to do a goal line stand here tonight, but they're shooting it, doing a good job these last 3 plays.
They send Lang in motion. The snap bounces off of Lang. Clanahan picks it up, diving forward, and that was they were ready for the snap. That was a busted play from the start. And Nemaha Central will take over on downs. Bulldogs missing out on an opportunity as they had moved the ball into the red zone and then come away with nothing.
Baldwin has had a few plays where they've had some snap issues, but into the 4th quarter, there hasn't been a turnover on either side of the ball. Either team or either side of the ball.
Both teams have taken good care of the ball this evening. Kramer all alone in the backfield. Looking to throw, swings it out, caught by Cole Hermish.
Number 14, Cole Hermish.
Cole Hermish picking up the first down for Nemaha Central as it moves the ball out to the 37-yard line. Gain of about 16.
Thunder football 1st and 10, 37-yard line.
Handoff into the middle. That's number 8, Cooper Hike with the carry. Moves the ball out to the 40. Gain of 3. 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7 for the Thunder football at the Thunder 40-yard line.
Kramer, handoff into the middle as Palak with the carry, picking up another 4 yards. 4 yards on the carry and makes it 3rd down and 3.
He did a nice job with the cut there to find that open slot in the line of scrimmage. But
3rd and 3 for the Thunder. Football at the 44-yard line.
Third down, and give the ball to Palak. Palak trying to cut up field. He's going to be shy of the first down by about a yard. 4th and 1.
Callahan, number 55, Jake Bird with the stop. Brings up 4th and 1 for the Thunder.
Ball sitting on the 46. They need to get to the 47.
A nice little run for Nemaha Central. Looks like this lead blocker got a little bit ahead of him. Let those defenders kind of collapse in behind, make that tackle.
Thunder going for it here on 4th down. 4th and 1. It's in Palak in motion. They fake the handoff. Palak. Kramer keeps it, busts up through the middle. He's got the first down and across midfield.
Number 20, Zach Kramer with the carry.
Ball goes down at the 49
Number 57, Tony Thomas. And
yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Nemaha Central as the ball moves into the Bulldog territory. Five and a half minutes to go in the game. I could see Nemaha Central just being content running the ball. As long as they can move the ball, pick up yards, and burn clock. Kramer sweeping to the outside and nearly got, that's Kane. And Kane pushed out of bounds. Gavin Kane in at quarterback with the run, picking up about 5 yards on the play, moves the ball to the Bulldog 43. Actually a nice gain of about 6-7 yards. 6 yards, 2nd and 4.
Football at the Bulldog 43-yard line.
They made a quarterback switch on, so almost missed it.
Yeah, they just brought him in for this. He started playing here this series, so. And now we got a flag and a false start call against Nemaha Central. They'll lose 5. Now I have 2nd down and 8-9 yards. 9 yards. 2nd and 9. Ball back to the Bulldog 48. Kane takes a snap, handoff, hike, and he trips over his own shoelaces, I think, there. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, but
he definitely would have got a few more yards on that play, just tripped himself up.
Yeah, I think he saw the opening to the side, and then he just feet got tangled as he was trying to cut that way. Good vision, just needed a little better footwork. Kane all alone in the backfield. 2 receivers to both sides of the field. Looks like they're going to pass. They send Leonard in motion. Kane keeps it. Kane fighting his way forward, dives forward. He gets held short of the first down. I'm going to say he went out at the 45-yard line. So that'll bring up 4th down. 4th and long.
Brings up 4th and 6 for the Thunder. Football at the Bulldog 44-yard line.
And we have a timeout called by Nemaha Central with 3:41 to play in the game. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
Every day, hardworking people wake up early and open their doors to the people in their community. They provide more than just goods and services. They create relationships. Small business is alive and well, making life in our communities possible. We know what it means to support, to be part of a community, to be united. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. After this game tonight, the Thunder have 2 more regular season games to play. They play at Riverside next week on the 16th. Game starts at 7, and then they will come back home for their final regular game, season of the game, final district game, and that'll be on the 23rd of October, and they will be playing Republic County.
It's been a real interesting season so far, with COVID causing havoc on some of the games and some of the teams.
Schedules and all that, it really messes things up, but there's a pass to the sideline. A nice job by Nemaha Central. It's got the first down. And that was number 28 with the reception. Dalton Herder finding his way through traffic to pick up the first down. And Nemaha Central will keep possession. Nice play on fourth.
He did a really good job there. It looks like he was dancing a little bit, trying to get through the line of scrimmage. He didn't want to, but he did find a seam and worked his way through and did a good job.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to get the first down. I thought he was going to go down with a couple-yard gain there, but he did a good job.
Really big cuts and got some yards.
Handoff up the middle. Leonard. He'll move the ball up to the 25. Nice carry on first down of 7 yards.
Stop made by number 21, Adam Callahan, and number 88, Sam Darnell.
He's second down and 3.
500 brings up second and 3 for the Thunder at the Bulldog 25-yard line.
Handoff goes to Leonard again, having to dodge a few tacklers and tripped up, goes down again at the 25. No gain on the play.
He had a little hole there, but just got grabbed by the shoelaces. Didn't quite make it through.
You did see he lost his shoe at the end of that play.
33 for the Thunder.
Quick to get it back on so he keeps playing.
Did he? I missed that completely. If he really did lose his shoe,
he did lose his shoe, but he was quick to get it back on. He didn't want to have to come out.
So he did get tackled by the shoelaces.
3rd and 3. And now we've got a flag and a false start penalty against Nemaha Central. I believe that will go against number 63. That was Peter Ganstrom. JV on the field playing, but that is not quite how you want to get your name mentioned in the game. That's a learning experience. 3rd and long, Kane looking to pass, and there's, guess who? Callahan coming into the backfield and makes the sack.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they give Callahan just the opportunity to stunt as he wants to, or if they call those, but that certainly was good timing. He was right where he needed to be and stopped Nemaha Central for a big loss.
Loss of nearly 9 on that play. They need to get to the Bulldog 22. Another 4th down play to see if they can do it again here. Kane. Now we've got a flag from the sideline judge. I'm going to say a false start on Nemaha Central.
False start against the Thunder.
Definitely good learning experience for some of the junior varsity kids who haven't had a lot of playing time here tonight.
Then will make it 4th and 23 for the Thunder.
They're going to go ahead and punt this ball away. Ball sitting on the 44. They're going to pin the Bulldogs back. See if they can pin them back down to the inside the 10. High snap. Punt is away. Nice kick.
Great punt.
The ball bounces backwards, and now it's down by Goodenkoff at the 19. Bulldogs have it 1st and 10 at their own 19 with 29.8 seconds left to play.
Not a lot of time left on the clock for the Bulldogs to be able to do a whole lot, but still a good opportunity for them to learn. And it really has been all Nemaha Central, but you have to give the Bulldogs credit. They really do have a pretty solid team, and there's just a few pieces missing to make the difference here.
Just a little rough on the edges. They can smooth those out. They
Absolutely.
can certainly be better. Johns looking to throw to the sideline. Caught by Lang, trying to turn up the field, goes out of bounds with 23 and a half seconds to go. Spot the ball down at the 34.
I'm sure Nemaha Central are really trying for a shutout here, but Baldwin's going to do the best they can to keep that from happening.
Send Lang in motion again. Johns looking to throw. Pump fake, throwing down the sideline. Slows up, makes the catch. And then goes down at about the 37.
Great job. They did a really good job on that play. He turned around. The defender just didn't turn fast enough to see that ball coming.
Timeout the Bulldogs. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back.
Hey, great party. Oh, thanks. Here you go. 1 hamburger, medium well. This is well done. No. That's medium well. What? Are you calling me a liar? This thing is practically burned. That's it. You're not going to come to my house and tell me how to cook a hamburger.
You wouldn't do it there.
That'd be crazy.
So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
Nemaha Central will come away with the win here this evening. They're leading 33-0 on the Bulldogs. The Thunder will improve their record to 4-2 on the season. This would have been a district game if they got to play Mar Hill, but this win will not count towards their district play because it's a last-second opponent that we was able to get in here. Baldwin was able to come in and play, and so we lose out on a district game or miss out on a district game.
Pretty interesting times all the way around when it comes to high school football right now.
I'm just glad the kids are getting to get to play a season, have the time to do this and not miss out on some things. So Johns rolling it out here to the near side. Now he's going to run it and goes out of bounds with 5.8 to go.
Yeah, could have easily just not had football at all. So with the some teams having to close down and some schools not be able to play, it's still nice to be able to have football and play when you can.
We have another timeout. Looks like we do with 5.8 to go. We'll take a break.
Just a reminder, kids who participate in high school activities tend to go a little farther than those who don't. Take part. Get set for life.
Nemaha Central with the win tonight. We'll move on to a 4-2 record. 4-2 record, and the 2 games left to play. At Riverside next week, and then back home with Republic County for the season finale, and then into district play. Johns takes the snap. This will be the last play. Johns going to look for the end zone, throws it. Almost caught in and out of his hands. They couldn't pull it in, and Nemaha Central gets to keep the shutout. It was intended for Lang, but he couldn't hold on. Nemaha Central with the win, 33-0. Again, they go to 4-2. The Lady Thunder in volleyball have the weekend off, although their JV team is playing. I think the freshmen are playing as well. I'm not sure. But JV volleyball team will be at Rock Creek tomorrow. They're starting at 9 o'clock in a volleyball tournament there. The OTL tournament is taking place in volleyball over at Frankfurt tomorrow as well. So there's a few other games going on, but that's all we have here this evening. John, thanks for coming out, and
glad to have the opportunity to be here again.
And we have another home game coming up on the last season. Maybe we can get you come up for that one.
You can count me in for it.
And if you want, you can come on the road with me too. We'll see how that plays out.
See how that works.
But anyway, Nemaha Central with the win, 33-0. Thanks for watching Channel 2 SCTV. I'm Mike Stahlbomber calling the game for you. John Howard with the color. Daryl Coleman with production work. Bill Osterhaus on the camera. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at that next ball game.